Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Pseudos Crochet and More. This is your host Crystal. I am behind the scenes today again. I am showing you guys if anything has changed with the big summer sale, if anything has sold out, if they've even reduced prices more than it was yesterday. So let's go ahead and get into this. There are only 3 days, 10 hours, and 53 minutes left of this sale. So if you see anything you'd like to get before it's gone, I do have links in the description box if you want to buy anything. Look around. If you click it and purchase anything, that does go back into the channel and help with other things as well, but it goes back into the channel for right now. So let's get to it. I'm on the home page here. I'm going to go ahead and click on the over 50 yarns on sale. Waiting for it to load. All right. So we still have some stuff here at the top that was here yesterday. The Anti-Pilling Everyday Bulky bag of 3 for $10. They started selling out on some of the Bamboo Fair. There's one here, and I think there's a couple inside of here. It is $4 per skein, ball, whatever you want to call it. Player's choice. Quite a few colors. This is a lightweight bamboo cotton blend. So if you like that yarn, I would say get it while it's on sale. Then we have the Premier Basic Chenille Brights bag of 3 for $5. Woohoo, $5 for 3 of them. That's like a really good deal if you like that yarn. I don't know if I like that yarn or not. I haven't worked with it yet, so I don't know. And then specifically this. I've worked with chenille yarn, their Parfait line. I've used that, but not just the Premier Basic Chenille. I haven't used that, so I can't say. But if you've used it, you like it, they only have this chocolate color left available in the bag of 3. Then we have the Premier Basic Chenille Tie-Dye, which is $3.50, a skein, a ball, you know, a skein, and a ball. And they have quite a few colors that are available. These are ones that I kind of looked at for making with turtle shells and stuff, but I'm still, like I said, I'm still kind of hesitant right this moment, but we'll see. And then we have the bag of 3 Premier Basic Chunky. They still have just this red color left for $4. Again, if you like these yarns and you've used them, I would suggest if you can, not pressuring anybody into doing this, but if you can, get them while you can at these discounted prices. These are colors that you will not, they are clearance colors and they won't be coming back unless they redo the coloring for it. But as of right now, these both are in the Chunky and the DK are clearance colors. And then we have the bag of Premier Basic DKs, also $3 for the 3 of them. Then we have the Premier Basic Marl bag of 3 for $9. That's $3 a piece. That's a really good price because I'm pretty sure this was like $4.50 when it came out. It might be higher now per skein, ball. So there's that. They have sold out of one of them, which I think is actually the one listed here, the green one. The Sage, I think it's Sage. I could be wrong, but let's check. Which one sold out? They actually had one sell out. Oh, the foliage, the one that's right on the front. This is gone. But the blue is still available, the Caribbean Marl, the monochrome, and the quartz, the rose quartz. So let's go back. All right, and then we have the basic worsted value, $6 per, which is a good price. Normally $8.99 for that one. Then we have the Bloom Chenille, a bag of 3 for $12. That's $4 a piece. And knowing how much the prices are going up, that's a good deal. You can't can't pass it up if you like it. If you don't like it or never used it, I mean, you could get it to try it out, but if you like it and it's being discontinued, that's not a good thing. Bloom DK is $6 per skein, ball, you know. Again, player's choice on what you call it. And then bunny yarn is a bag of 3 for $9. That's a jumbo. That's a number 7. And then we have the Canyon Colors bag of 3 for $10, $3.33 for 2, and $3.34 for the last one, which is a good price. These look really cool, and there were a couple of them that I would have liked to have gotten, but I can't see myself pulling the trigger to buy it. Currently, all of the colors are available, and these are all sales final. So that means it's probably going bye-byes. And I hate to say that because a lot of people probably liked it. I'm looking here. I just know that when it says all sales final, they're not going to take returns on it. So if you decided you didn't want it once you got it, they're not going to be able to take it back. So just be careful of that if you're looking at anything. If it says all sales final, usually means it's not coming back, or they just don't want to take it in returns on the item. All right, and then the Cotton Sprout Stripes is $5 a piece. This is part of the monthly deal. The bag of 5 for 20. They still have the pink, and it looks like black. Let's see, am I right? And actually, those two would go good together, pink and black. Classic pink, Phantom Heather. I think those would actually look good together. And that's a good price because that's $4 a piece. They were up here for 5 for 25, so they knocked $1 off each one of them. And that's not a bad deal because it is Universal Yarns, so those are a little bit more of the bougie yarns. Local yarn shops carry them sometimes. I honestly did not see at my local yarn shop that's close to me now does not carry any Universal Yarns. I was really surprised, and I don't know why that is, but they don't carry them because I would gladly buy some Universal Yarns. I have used a couple different styles of it, of their lines, and I really do like them. But that's okay. I mean, they don't have them. I can always buy them from the website here. And then they have the Deluxe Tweed, bag of 5 for 20. They still have some Gala yarn, bag of 3 for 5. That's come down in price a lot since it was put up on the clearance or sale page. They still have some boxes of the Just Yarn in worsted and chenille. You get a box of 12 in all the same colors for $10. That is a good deal. Considering I heard that Dollar Tree is putting their yarn up to $1.50 or something like that now. And I get it. Everything's going up because of whatever reason. So that is a good deal. If you liked that yarn, I would suggest only if you can. Don't break your bank to get it if you can't get it. Again, they will be probably having another big sale in sometime in November. It was last year, but as that gets closer and we get more information about it, you know, you guys might hear about it before I do. I didn't even know about this sale until I heard about it from Jennifer from Cinnamon Stitches. She said people were getting flyers and their orders about it. Now, I do order from Premier Yarns, but not as much as I would like to. Okay. But that's hearsay, no, whatever, hearsay, guess. And then they have the Just Chenille on the cone for $15, which is pretty good. This one here is 600 grams or 21 ounces of chenille. And this one here is 1,000 grams. 1,000. So you're getting 400 more grams on the cone versus this one. So either way, I think they're probably similar. Might be a little bit difference in thickness, but I think they're pretty close to being what you get in the box. And then the Karma yarn, Karma Ombre, which is a bag of 3 for $5. We'll go to the next page. Not much has changed since yesterday, except maybe some colors have sold out with some of the yarns that have more than one available. We still have the Mega Tweed, 2 in a bag for $3. It's just this white here. Then we have the Parfait Chunky Pom Pom still available, bag of 3 for $12. Parfait Chunky bag of 3 on discontinued colors for $6. So if you like Parfait Chunky, that's a good option to, get. Even if they're being discontinued, at least you'll have your set. You'll be set for a while. And then we have the Parfait Chunky Glitz, which is 1 for $3.59, which is not a bad deal. Because it's by the piece, each one, instead of by the bag, because they're not probably doing any type of clearancing colors on it. It's just on sale. And then they do have some that are sold out. They currently have 1, 2, 3 on this page. Let's see what else. What colors do they have available on the main page? There was 3, so let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yep, 3 colors are available. This Sunshine, the Bright Pink, and Tangerine. And I have, not that one. I have another one. I have this one. I got in a surprise box. I think I might use it to make a turtle. I got that color and one other color with it, and I don't remember which one. It might have been the pink. I don't know. I'll have to see. Might make it my Christmas turtle, if those are the colors I have, but I don't remember. All right, let's go back. All right. And then we have they still have the 2 colors for the Parfait Chunky Neons available for $8 for 3 of them. Parfait Chunky Overstock colors, bag of 3 for $8. There's only 3 colors. This blue, a yellow, and a red. Then we have the Parfait Plush Prints, 2 of them for $5, which is a really good deal. That's also one that I've been thinking about getting, just so I have it to make different types of turtles. I'm only trying to make turtles because I have a fun time making them, and I will start posting pictures of them, but I'm not gonna, right now, I don't foresee myself selling them unless somebody asks, are you selling them? How much do you want for one of them? But I'm not going to advertise that I'm selling them right now. That might change in the future if I become overly populated with turtles. That'll just depend. I like the one that I showed with the baby colors for like a baby shower type of gift. I will do that. I'll make them for a gift because I'm making a couple extra ones for my mom and my stepmom because she wants one for her second great-grandkid. And my mom would like to have one to give to my niece who just had a baby on July 3rd. Her most recent great-grandkid. All right. back to the sale. All right, Premier Parfait XL bag of 3 for $5. That's a really good deal. Now, I haven't worked with the thicker yarns yet, and that's kind of why I wanted to get into the Parfait Plush, because it's a step up from where I'm at with the one that I made previously, because that was a 5 weight. So I know if I go to a 6 weight, the turtle's gonna wind up being even bigger. But that's, the way that you can use the same pattern and use different yarn weights to make it bigger without having to change the pattern that much. All right. Now this stuff has moved. This was over here earlier. So something else either got added or sold out, and I didn't notice it earlier today, but that's okay. Parfait XL stripes, 2 for $5, just in this one color. We have Penna, which is a universal extra fine lace weight yarn that you'd want to pair with some. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I'm doing this again today. Oh, and I'm still not done with my day. $5 a piece for the donut. I personally, if I were to use this, I would have to pair it with another yarn to give it a little extra zhuzh. Zhuzh. And then Poppy, bag of 3 for $6. They only have the 2 colors available right now. Then we have the Posh Alpaca. In per is $7. And they doesn't look like anything has sold out on the front page, and there's 2 more colors available. Then we have the Reply bag of 6. A bag of 6. Bag of 3 for $6. Whoa. Yeah, I'm with it. It looks like they still have all the colors available. Then we have the Retro Velvet Grand. 2 of them for $5. Then we have the ribbon yarn. Again, this is something I would get to make baskets, bags, things like that. I would not get it to use as a wearable. They only have 1 color left, which is white. And it's $2 per donut. Then we have the rope yarn, which is also $2 per skein, I guess you could say. It's wrapped, no, actually, I don't know if that one's wrapped around. Some of these are wrapped around a cone, and some are not. But they're $2 a piece. They only have 2 colors, white, and I do believe this gray, black, charcoal color are the only 2 that are left. And then we have the eyelash yarn, bag of 3 for $5. Serenity Chunky, bag of 3 for $6, so that's $2 a piece. Then we have the Serenity Chunky Tweed, same thing, bag of 3 for $6. Now see, the socket yarn used to be on the next page, so they've moved stuff around. So some other stuff has actually sold out. And that will show on the last page, unless they're removing it completely, I don't know. All right. And then the sock kit, I keep saying socket. Sock kit is $20. I'm going to have to learn how to make socks for my husband so he can stop bugging me about making socks. He does like the slippers that I accidentally made for him. I can't believe I did that. All right, now we got the Spun Colors, bag of 3 for $15. These are clearance colors. And then we have the Stash Goals, still 3 for $9 on those. The Stitch Please, Wool Chunky and Worsted are $3 a piece. The Stitch Please Superwash Chunky is $3.50. The Stitch Please Superwash Lightweight is $2.50 a piece. And then we have the Stitch Please Worsted Weight for $3.50. Then we have the Zesty Sock Yarn for $3. That's a universal yarn. Cotton Sprouts, all 20. These are both 20% off. And then the Fruits yarn is $3 a piece. Now we have the Premier Home Cotton, the clearance colors, bag of 3 for $4. And then the last yarn related item is the Premier Home Cotton that are not being clearanced out, a bag of 3 for $5. And then we go into the 75% off for the sewing and embroidery thread. And then on this here is 50% off. That's an accessory. It's got little egg stitch markers inside of a little chick holder. And there's the rest of the accessories. They're 50% off. And here's all the stuff that's sold out. Oh, that glitter sold out. I mean, $1.50, you can't go wrong with that. And if you use that and pair it with like another yarn, that would be a good deal. Oh, okay. Underneath the sold out stuff, they have the amigurumi kits. The avocado, the penguin, the plant, the dragon fruit. They added that's weird that those are, so if you're looking for those, they're on that last page. They're all $6 a piece, which that's at a reasonable price for an amigurumi. Even though they give you the pattern, the hook, the stitch markers, if they have stitch markers for it, which most of them do, a darning needle, and sometimes you can get where you can watch it somebody actually crocheting it. So if you're stuck somewhere, you can see how you can do it. Because that's what I did with the turtle. I got kind of stuck on where to put how to attach the first front leg. And then I found out how to do that. So I was like, okay, cool. And then I figured out the next one. And I just went on my merry way. The only thing that I did not like was where they told you to put the back flippers. And I'm going to have to work on changing where I actually put them at, but that's another day. All right, well, and I showed you guys anything that was new yesterday with the checking over the monthly deals. Let's just check real quick to see if there are any surprise boxes available. Let's go ahead and go down to the last page. Oh, there's only 2 pages on this page. Oh, this section. All right. Okay, so they have actually taken off the surprise boxes for right now. I'll still keep checking on every video that I do for Premier Yarns to see if those have come back. I do believe they're probably going to hold off on them until after this sale ends. I know that it's completely gone right now, but it might come back. Let me go back here to yarn deals. I'm just going to check this page real quick. It has been listed in the bag deals, but that doesn't mean they won't change up where it's located, because they want people to search and find it. I mean, I could just type up here surprise box and see what comes up. Let's see. Surprise. Oh, come on. Box. Okay, so when I typed in surprise box, there is no results for it. But again, they could come out with it, you know, down the road again. And I think they were doing that to try to help clean out some of the stuff that they were going to be putting in this sale. Because a lot of the stuff that I seen was in my surprise box. There were a few things that were not. But some of them were, like the stripes, and I know that's the monthly deal this month. The bunny yarn was in there. I have that raffia yarn. I don't think I'm going to keep that. I might donate that to my local reuse store. Whether they give me anything for it or not, I don't care. Because I don't see myself using that, and I really don't want to keep it in my house too long, before it's not, usable, because it's a different type of texture, and not everybody's gonna like that. So, all right, well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this video for today. I will try my best tomorrow morning and Sunday morning to get videos for you, because Monday is the last day for this big sale, while it's going on. And now we have, how many hours do we have left? I think it's going to end at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday. So if you live in another area that's behind them, you might want to make sure that you're keeping track of the right time zone. And it looks like it just stuck here. So I'm going to go ahead and end this. So I'm going to stop yakking at you. Again, if you decide you want to purchase anything, whether it's on the sale page or not, if you click any of the links for Premier down in the description box and you do purchase something, that will go back into the channel. Yeah, my web browser crashed for whatever reason. To buy more yarn, accessories, tools, anything to help the channel. But yeah. So if you like today's video, please give me a thumbs up. If you enjoy my content and haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe and then the notification bell so you're always aware of when I put out new content. Until next time, I hope you all stay safe, stay warm or cool, and happy crocheting. Bye-bye.